In the heart of the northern deserts, where the wind carries stories older than memory, lies Garin Zaki, a village carved from strength itself, a place of peace, a place of rhythm, where children run free and the sun kisses every rooftop with golden warmth. And under the ancient baobab tree sits Auwal, quiet, thoughtful, a young man with the heart of a lion, though he does not yet know it. As the breeze dances around him, he watches his people, unaware that destiny has already chosen him. But peace is a fragile thing, and in the shadow of power, Sarki Gajger rises, his voice cold, his demands cruel, heavy taxes, cruel punishments. The villagers tremble, for the sun has turned harsh. Then came the day their grain was taken. Mothers cried out, fathers stood helpless, children clung to empty bowls. Dust rose, and with it a pain that soaked through every heart. And from the quiet corner of a mud house, Auwal watched, his eyes burning with questions, his fists tightening with purpose. Something awakened within him, something powerful. That night, Garin Zaki slept uneasily. The moon hung low, the wind carrying whispers of fear. But in the silence, courage began to move. Auwal rose, and with steps soft as shadows, he climbed the village wall. Every breath measured, every heartbeat steady. For tonight, he was the voice of the hungry. In the dark of the storehouse, where stolen wealth was kept, he moved like a ghost. Dust danced in moonbeams, wooden floors creaked beneath destiny's feet. At dawn, he left the first sack of grain at a widow's doorstep. No words, no praise, only a quiet promise. Hope had returned. Morning light revealed miracles. Doors opened, gasps rose. Children laughed again. And for the first time in many moons, the village tasted hope. That night, by the fire, whispers spread like wildfire. Who was the mysterious helper? Who defied the Sarki? Their eyes shone with wonder, for the legend of Auwal had begun. But power does not surrender easily. Sarki Gajger roared with fury, his fist shaking the table, his pride wounded. Rage burned hotter than the desert sun. And in the darkness that followed, he set traps, silent, deadly. His guards moved like serpents, weaving danger into every corner of the night. On a moonlit night, the river witnessed a storm of footsteps. Auwal ran, heart pounding, sand flying, while the Sarki's guards chased with burning torches and sharpened steel. But the night betrayed him. From all sides, shadows closed in, spears glinted, torches roared, hope shivered. And yet, Auwal stood tall, hands raised, eyes fierce, heart unbroken. Even surrounded, he refused to bow. At sunrise, the village gathered, not in fear, but in unity. Murmurs rose like thunder in the morning air. A widow stepped forward, her voice trembling, her heart full. She told the truth. Auwal had saved them all. And with her words, the dam of silence broke. The villagers moved as one, a circle of courage, a shield not made of wood or metal, but of love, loyalty, and years of suffering. They stood for Auwal, they stood for themselves. And so the tyrant fled. Into the desert he rode, swallowed by the very dust he once used to blind his people. His reign ended, not by force, but by unity. In the quietness that followed, the elders placed their hands on Auwal, not as a criminal, but as a hero, the heart of Garin Zaki. And in the days that came, the village blossomed, laughter returned, markets thrived, the wind carried songs instead of sorrow. And so, Auwal walked through his reborn village, children following him with bright eyes. His steps were humble, but his legacy unshakable. For he had shown them a truth the world often forgets, that strength is not found in power, but in people united.